Assalamu alaikum dear student. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am going to solve exercise 6a basic level. This question number 1 is to simplify and let us see its A part. A part is 4x raised to power 4 over 12 x raised to power 5 y. As I have solved practice now, you can solve these in the same way. 4 over 12, write the number in the form of separate fraction. Then x raised to power 4 is here, so you will write 4 this, and this 5 will be written to the numerator and its power will become negative, because both the bases are same. Here is x base and here is also x base. Both the bases are same. When the bases are same, power can be added and subtracted when they are being multiplied or divided. So I have written here minus 5, and for y, when you carry y to the numerator, it will become minus 1, because here it is plus 1 power of y. Now it has become minus 1. Now cancel these. 4 1s are 4 and 4 3s are 12. So write 1 over 3 and x raised to power minus 1, because when you will subtract plus 4 from minus 5, the answer will be minus 1. Due to different sign, you will subtract and you will write the sign of bigger term. So minus 1 here and y minus 1 here. You can write it, it is also answer, but you can write it in the form of positive term. It will become 1 over 3 x and y here. This is our answer. CB part, 16a3b4 over 24a5b2. It should be written in the form of separate terms, and this one is number, the fraction of numbers I have written separate. And now give powers to the separate bases. There is a base that has power 3, and this a has 5. It will become minus 5 when carried to numerator. And similarly, then there is b base, and its numerator power is 4 while denominator power is 2. It will become minus 2 when carried to the above to the numerator. So now divide it with the help of biggest table. The biggest table that can divide 16 and 24 is 8. So 8 2s are 16 and 8 3s are 24. With the help of 8, you can write it 8 2s are 16 and 8 3s are 24. So the answer is 2 over 3 a raised to power minus 2, because when you will subtract 3 from 5, the answer is minus 2. Answer is 2, and you will write the sign of bigger term. And for b 4 minus 2, the answer is 2 here. You can divide it with smaller table such as 2, but you will need to divide again and again. Therefore try to choose the biggest table so that you can divide it one time only, and your question do not be so much long, and it should have smaller steps. So now 2 over 3, to get positive exponent of a, you should write it in the denominator. It will become positive 2, and b will be written in the numerator because it is already positive. Now it is our answer. Then there is C part. In the C part, you can see he is giving us 23 Q3 R over 69 QR3 S. Now write in the simplified form 23 over 69 Q3 and minus 1. Due to this Q, because it has 1 degree or 1 power, and then R is 1 above, and minus 3, due to this 3 it will become minus 3 when numerator, and S is minus 1 because I have carried it to the numerator. When you write it singly, you should know that it is always numerator. Now 23 and 69 can be divided by the biggest table, that is 23. For example, you can see that 69 when divided by 23, 3 6 are 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, and 3 2s are 6. So 23 1s are 23, and 23 3s are 69. So you can write here 1 over 3, and Q is equal to 2 raised to power 2, because when you subtract 1 from 3, the answer is 2, and R will become minus 2, and S is already minus 1. Now change into positive exponent. 1 over 3, Q will remain above because it is already positive, and R below, and S will be also in the denominator, sorry. This is no need to write S raised to power 1 because 1 power is not written as such. Now there is D part. D part is this, and you know that we have to separate the separate terms. 3 over 18 will be written as separate fraction, and M, there is 1 power in the numerator and 3 in the denominator, it will become minus 3, and that of N, there is 2 power in the numerator and 1 in the denominator, so it will be written as minus 1 due to this denominator power. And for P you will write 3, and 6 will be subtracted because 6 is in the denominator. When you carry to numerator, it will become minus. Now 3 and 18 can be divided by 3. 3 1s are 3, and 3 6 are 18. So 1 over 6 here, and M raised to power minus 2, because when you will subtract 1 from minus 3, the answer will be minus 2. Just like that, plus 1 minus 3 is equal to minus 2. Different sign. Due to different sign, you will subtract and you will write the sign of bigger term, and then N raised to power 1 and P raised to power minus 3. Just like that, plus 3 minus 6 is equal to minus 3. Different sign, we will subtract and we will write the sign of bigger term, that is 6. Now change the exponent into positive exponent. So write it as M will be carried below, it has become positive raised to power 2, and N is already positive, you will write it in the numerator, and P is negative, so you will write it in the positive by bringing it to the denominator. So it is our answer. No need to write this one, so you can write N over 6 M square P cube. This is also your answer. CE part, this is 15 over 75, then A1 in the numerator and minus 2 in the denominator, and B is minus 4 when you carry it to the numerator, and C is 3 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator, so it will become minus 1. Now you can divide 15 and 75 with the help of 15, and the 15 ones are 15, and 15 fours are 16, and 15 fives are 75. So 15 ones are 15 and 15 fives are 75. You will write 1 over 5 here and a raised to power minus 1, because when you subtract 1 from minus 2 the answer is minus 1, and b is same minus 4, and c will become 2. Now you can write it, no need to write this 1 here, you will write only c square, and then 5 is here, a is here, and b power is 4, so you will write it positive 4 because I have carried it to the denominator. Now there is f part. The f part is 16 x y 3z over 64 x2 y4 z3, x2 y4 z3. Write it in the separate term, 16 over 64 x, there is power 1 plus 1 of x and then minus 2 of x, this power when carried to the numerator, and then there is base y. Base y is 3 in the numerator and 4 in the denominator, and base z has plus 1 in the numerator and denominator has 3, so it will be minus 3 in the numerator. Now 16 and 64 can be divided with the help of biggest table, that is 16. So 16 fours are 64, 16 ones are 16, and 16 fours are 64. You can write 1 over 4 and x raised to power minus 1, y also minus 1, and z is minus 2. After subtracting, these change into like that. Now there is no alphabet in the numerator, only you will write 1, while all the alphabet will be written in the denominator, x, y, z raised to power 2. Dear student, all the parts of question number 1-6a can be solved with another method, and I am solving E and F part with an other method for your easiness. May you like this. You will write this 15 over 75 as such, but for the alphabet you will see that which alphabet should be in numerator and which should be in denominator. So you will think that where there is bigger power, you will move the smaller power to that place. For example, A has a smaller degree and in the numerator and greater degree in the denominator. So you will carry smaller degree to the denominator. It will become minus 1 when moved to the denominator. And for B, because B is bigger degree has in the numerator, so you will keep it as such in the denominator. And for C, you will see that there is bigger degree in the numerator, so you will carry smaller degree from the numerator to the denominator. It will become minus 1 here. C again, you will see the bases. Base A has degree 1 in the numerator and degree 2 in the denominator. So I have written in the denominator degree 2 as such, and degree 1 of numerator has been brought to the denominator, it has changed minus 1. Similarly for B4, because B4 is the greatest degree in the denominator and in the numerator there is no B degree is 0, or you can say that there is no B, so B4 will remain in the denominator, while C has greater degree in the numerator that is C3, and degree 1 in the denominator, that is C1. It is smaller degree, so you will carry smaller degree to the above in the numerator. It will become -1. After subtracting, the answer will be there. Subtract, divide 15 ones are 15 and 15 fives are 75. The answer is C degree 2. After subtracting 1 from 3, 2 and 5, this 5, and A will remain only A, because after subtracting 1 from 2, the answer is 1 and we will not write 1, and B4 will be written as such. This is our required answer, and it was our question. So it needs less steps, but it is need more thinking. It needs less step but more thinking. So it is your choice that what method you like. Now for part F, you can do the same thing again. See here, 16 over 64. Now think about exponents. X has 1 degree in the numerator and 2 degree in the denominator, so you will move to the denominator 2 minus 1. And for y, there is y raised to power 4 in the numerator and y raised to power 3 in the denominator, so you will move to the denominator and y4 minus y3. This 3 is due to y3. Due to this 3, it will become -3 in the denominator. And z has greater degree in the denominator, so z3 minus 1. You will write this positive 1 minus 1 in the denominator. So all the alphabet has gone to the denominator. Now you will cancel. 16 ones are 16 and 16 fours are 64. You will write 1 over 4 this one, and when 2 is subtracted by -1, the answer is 1. You will not write. And when 3 is subtracted from 4, answer is 1. And when 1 is subtracted by 2, the answer is by 3, the answer is 2 here. So this is our answer. Again, you see that it is more simplified method, but it is somewhat need more thinking. You should think that which one will go to the numerator and which one will go to the denominator. Thanks for watching my video. Allah Hafiz.